That's hella XP.
Welcome to the Hella XP Actual Play Podcast. Today we're playing Shibuyan Knights in an adventure called The Crew of August Marsh. We're playing with Matt Conant as Sim, Lauren Cipollo as Vex, and Emmett Furey as August Marsh. I'll be your GM, Moe Poplar.
August Marsh, we know you're in there.
Says who?
Okay, Vex is gonna be like, Sim, please go keep the Kraken happy.
Can do.
And
Sim is like out of there as fast as he can. He does not want to be anywhere in range of harpoons.
and then like Vex like crouches behind the post with August and is like, do you know these people? They're calling your name.
Seems like they know me.
Cool. Okay. How many enemies do you have? Lots? Like so many that you can't keep track of?
Definitely the second one.
Great. Is there another pirate who's scarier than you out there? I know this is probably not, but is there someone of the same caliber as you?
I mean, Don Karnage thinks he is, but
Do you think other pirates would be scared of him?
oh yes.
Can I dress up like Don Karnage using my disguise kit?
Oh, absolutely, you can.
Great. I'm going to do that.
Are you telling her what Don Karnage looks like?
Yes.
I really hope Don Karnage is on the other ship.
He's a robot with no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like long, lustrous brown hair. He's very sort of debonair, but androgynous looking.
Cool.
He's
Alright.
beautiful.
Yes.
Love it. No, definitely just going to try and be Don Karnage and
Love
scare
it.
these people.
Excellent.
He's
Ooh,
definitely-
can we do like, can I be like, would it be helpful, do you think, if I am like, we put on like I'm gonna murder the second most famous pirate, August Marsh. You better not mess with us.
I don't think they don't want you to murder August Marsh.
Yeah, wait.
I think that's a good plan.
Right.
Right, call your
I have an idea.
Okay.
You
August Marsh, land my ship. Don't act simple with me. It's your old pal, Pepe the True.
Is it? Should I go out there now? Like Vex is like waiting.
Now, does Pepe know me or the other Marsh?
I'm gonna give you a rep roll to see if you know who Pepe is.
All right. Rep. So that's so the one is like a modifier to the roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a 10.
Pepe and August Marsh were very good friends until, as the story goes, one of them betrayed the other. Not sure who, and they were not friends anymore.
And was that the real August Marsh or Simon Harrow's version of August Marsh?
It was not you.
Oh, okay.
All right. I might jump in here unless August has something he wants to do.
Well,
You have
yeah.
until the count of 3. And he holds up a robotic arm.
All right. August steps out from behind the pole and says, "August Marsh is dead, and I killed him." And I'll try to roll a cajole for that.
Bold move.
Oh boy. That's gonna be 4.
Pepe looks really confused at you, dressed as August March. A smile crosses his face, and he begins to laugh. A deep, throaty, belly laugh. Before he says, "Fire!"
Okay. Vex,
Yeah.
dressed as Don Karnage, is going to leap out and like somewhere she got a sword. I don't know
Yes, there are
And,
swords
like-
on the ship.
where. And like puts August in a headlock and is like, that was a good try, August. You thought you could evade me, but this is your end. And she like pretends to stab him through and just like goes like under his arm or whatever. And she's like, pretend you're dead. His arm. And this is, a disguise kid trying to make them think that she's killing him.
All right. He'll fall over.
Yes, the question is, are you assisting this sneak roll?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I was thinking it would be sneak, and yeah, I'll assist. I think that's inherent in that.
All right. You got a +1 to your sneak roll.
Right. Ooh, and I get the 2 from the disguise kit. That'll be a 12 for sneak.
What's your goal?
My goal is so he's like, give me back my ship. And I want to be like, I'm a cooler pirate and I killed August Marsh. It's my ship now, so don't fire. Maybe we can talk about this. So basically just trying to cause enough confusion that they don't fire on our ship. And maybe we can talk something through, since now it's my ship and it's not August's anymore.
Okay, he says,
hold
your fire. And he looks close at you. Don Karnage, is that you?
That's right, it is me, the most famous pirate, more than August Marsh, and definitely I've killed more people. And now that you see that I have killed August Marsh, this is my ship, and by the pirate's code, which I definitely know, this is my ship now, and you have no right.
Well, I mean, the pirate's code says we should fight for it.
Right, that's what the pirate code says, and I definitely know that.
It was stolen from me? The pirate's code also says I could steal it from you.
But I just killed August Marsh. Doesn't that make you a little nervous?
Permission to board, Captain.
If you'd like to parlay, permission granted.
Put that ship in the water. Or I tell you, I will shoot it down.
Sure, I absolutely know how to pilot this ship.
All right.
I picture, meanwhile, Sim is like down in the hold with the Kraken and just like basting it, putting water on it, being like, "You're a good Kraken, aren't you? We're gonna have a nice, quiet, calm flight across the channel here, and we're all gonna get along real well. You'll make some ink. Everyone will be happy. No problem."
Go ahead and who's gonna make this pilot roll?
Yeah. Well, so I have an idea to keep it so that August doesn't have to be dead this whole time. Like,
I'm open to set ideas.
Can I like lend him one of my disguises so that he could just be like, this is one of my crew who's definitely not the guy that I just murdered.
If there's not an easier way to disguise August Marsh, sure.
Emmett, that would be what I do. If you have another plan that you would like to do, I'm absolutely.
Right. Well,
so are you gonna put a wig on his head?
So
unless he does something else first.
So he's lying there and he quietly like, do you have any ghost makeup?
Ghost makeup? Yeah, I can make you look like anything.
Great.
What do you need? And she starts like digging through her bag or whatever.
I need like chains and some sort of paler features than usual, and
no problem.
Some like darkness around the eyes.
All right, great. You put this ship in the water, and I'll make you look like a ghost.
Okay. All right, but wait. For this to work, you need to heave me off the side, and then I will like quietly rocket back up as a ghost.
Sure. I have no problem with that.
All right.
Do you want me to heave you off in front of everyone?
Yeah, they need to know. Otherwise, where's my body? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. I'm heaving August Marsh's body over. Yeah. I'm with you now. All right, I got it. Cool. All right.
This is a good plan.
I just want to remind everybody, you could heave anything dressed as August Marsh over the bow if you like.
No, we could. But I think we're gonna heave August Marsh.
Actually, yeah. While you're about to do it, it's like, wait. You know what? We could just dress something up as
like,
yeah.
I feel like Sim just sees out the portal in the hold the body of August Marsh go falling past.
Yeah, through like a portal.
They wouldn't have actually thrown August Marsh off the ship, would they? Oh well. Back
totally
to
fine.
facing the Kraken. Sure, everything's going fine up there.
All right, so the ship gets landed. Let's go ahead and give a handling the Kraken roll, Sim.
Okay.
So what
great.
skill are we going to use for this? Are we going to
I feel
use
like-
fight?
I feel like this is a either an agile, like trying to be nimble, or like I've been talking to it the whole time, so perhaps I don't think it understands me, but maybe it recognizes a friendly voice as opposed to an angry voice hunting it.
I like it.
So I can try to cajole the Kraken here. Let's see how that goes. I think I have any bonuses for that. That's a 5.
Okay. We're going to tick 2 ticks on the Kraken clock. Whatever it is you said or the sound you made did not make it happy. And you hear it thrashing around in the crate
Okay.
for a bit. And then it calms down.
All right. And I'm still eyeing my fish treat with the sleeping powder in it in case I end up needing that.
Well, we may have to see how good that treat
We'll
was.
see. Yeah, exactly.
So, the ship has landed, and Pepe the True comes to parley with Don Karnage.
Stride out there, and I look Pepe straight in the robotic, cold, dead eyes, and I say, "Did you see how I heaved August Marsh's body over? So he is obviously very dead, and now sinking to the bottom of the ocean where the crabs could eat him."
He's like,
Definitely.
I'm surprised you just killed him so quickly. You're not gonna get all the money he owes you out of this ship.
Well, I hated him a lot, and my rage needed to be quenched. That's how I roll, Don Karnage, is that I stab. I'm very quick to stab.
Also, you found an important treasure map that he had hidden.
I did. I found an important treasure map.
Did that voice just come from like the other side of the wall?
no, that's Lauren. But
Okay. So we're gonna set up another clock. I'm gonna have you make a full Pepe clock. And we're gonna need 5 ticks on this clock, and then we're gonna have a Pepe is out of patience clock.
Ooh, so many clocks.
I know.
Yep, this is gonna be a clock game,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have 5 ticks on that. How we're gonna do this is, on a mixed success, we're gonna tick 1 on each clock. On a fail, we're gonna tick 2. On a success, we're gonna tick 2. Let's go ahead and roll. I guess this is a sneak.
All right, so I will roll a sneak. Hopefully it is good. That would be a 7.
Karnage, I thought you were an impassionate man, all about your money.
Well, I do love money, but I couldn't stand one more moment of that hack, terrible pirate, August Marsh, flying around, pretending like he's the best pirate when obviously he is not. There are better pirates out there, like you and I. And I just had to put an end to his reign.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a reign. From what I understand, he owes everybody money, and a lot of people want him dead. And he stole my ship.
Sure. And I was one of those people, and he is definitely dead now.
So, I need to understand what we're doing. No, because I'm going to ask you to make a roll in a minute. Are we sneaking? Are we cajoling? You think about that. Sim has calmed the savage beast. August Marsh What are you doing?
Uh-huh.
Because you're always doing something.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, if it's cool with you, when you specified that I could pick from any tree for the feats, I went with tactics instead. Which
Oh my!
Control success. Companions get +1 to stat roll for 5 minutes.
Okay, so would you like to have retroactively rolled that, as we talked about stashing the body and making a plan about all this?
Oh, like that was sort of a cajole. Like I roll a cajole for that.
That's the question.
Sure.
Okay, so why don't we roll this cajole and see if this plan is as harebrained as it sounds.
All right, that's a 10.
A 10. Okay, that is a cajole success. Do you actually have a plan besides get rid of the body?
I mean, eventually the plan is he's going to pretend to be a ghost of himself.
Okay.
Because he thinks that will definitely work.
Okay.
But that's all about as far as a plan as he has.
That's just to scare him off. Is that the idea?
I love this.
Okay.
Have you coordinated a thing with your people?
Yeah, we could say that me and Vex coordinated something while I was whispering as a dead Marsh before she pushed me off. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And is Sim in on any of this?
I doubt it.
No, they've forgotten that Sim is even there. He's just keeping the Kraken quiet and calm.
Nice. What stat are you going to get a +1 on, Vex?
I think I'm going to keep it. I really want him to believe me and also what's happening. So I think cajole will probably be what I would like.
Cajole or sneak? If you want him to believe, cajole is more force of character. And
sneak, no, you're right. I think
is
sneak would be
deception.
better. Yeah, I think because I want him to believe this lie.
Okay, excellent. All right, what stat are you improving, August?
Oh, well, it says companions. Does that actually? I don't know.
Let's try it.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, also sneak because I'm going to be trying to convince him that I'm a ghost.
Okay,
I'm probably
so
not good at that.
we're not going to move that around. Okay, that's where it's going to be. Okay, and Sim is not in on this, so he's not going to get a plus.
That seems
right.
fair. Yeah,
that does seem fair.
Okay.
I suddenly feel better at something, but I don't know why.
Pepe says, do you mind? And he gestures toward the cabinet with the liquor.
Not at all. Pirates should definitely drink together. Help yourself, fellow pirate.
So he goes over and instead of opening the cabinet, he knocks on the wall and a panel falls over and he reaches in, he grabs a bottle of the good stuff and he puts the panel back. He puts out 2 glasses and he pours one for each of you. There's a lot of knocking hard the glass on the wood and the bottle of the wood. And he takes a long pull of his liquor. So there's the matter of this ship.
Vex throws back her drink in one gulp and, not thinking, slams her glass down too. Puts the best tough guy pose on that she can. She's like, yeah, what about it?
It's my ship, and I'm taking it back.
Well, I've got some things that I need to do first, and then we can talk about that.
That sounds like a cajole. Let's make a roll.
An 8.
That's with your +2, right?
I have 1 in cajole. Do I always get +2 to sneak the whole time?
Oh, it was sneak. That's right. It was sneak was the bonus. I'm sorry.
I thought this was fast talk. Do you want to spend a stress for this to be fast talk?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, spend that stress.
Mm-hmm.
That seems reasonable. Are you stealing his cargo?
Yes, and also I have a job that I am trying to complete that is now taking much longer than I originally intended, but having a drink between fellow pirates is definitely worth the delay. So as soon as I can finish, getting this booty where it belongs, I will definitely be in talks with you about who owns this ship, even though I killed August Marsh.
Well, it seems you've gotten your satisfaction in the killing, so I should get the ship. And I'm okay with you borrowing the ship for a bit, but I feel like we're settled.
Cool, then. Nothing else needs to happen, and we can move on. And Vex definitely said that out loud. Hopefully
Yes.
loud enough.
So, August March, where are you?
I've been hanging on to the underside of the ship.
Okay. So you see a couple of the sneaky types crossing the gangway. The captains are in the captain's quarters. And so one is checking to see what's in the holds.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a notice roll, Sim.
Sure.
See how well this guy is sneaky.
Yeah. 9.
You hear somebody else open the door above, and sunlight streams in.
And I don't know if Sim knows there are even other pirates involved at this point, so...
Apparently Sim knows nothing.
Sim just goes, Vex, is that you? Up into the light. And then goes back to talking to the Kraken.
The door just quietly closes back.
Alright, guess it wasn't. Well, that's fine. We're okay in here, right? So, just gonna...
I mean, it seems weird and suspicious, but this is August Marsh's ship.
Mhm.
So,
totally.
August is gonna he's crawling up to the side. He sees this. He's gonna try to rocket across and grab that guy and just drop him off into nothing.
In the water?
Or yeah, I guess the water. Or are we in?
Yeah, I
in
forget.
the-
Are we in the water or the air at this point?
You guys are in the water. But
Okay.
I don't know if you know Sim, because, well, the ship was definitely landed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mostly mean for if August Marsh is hanging off the side of the ship. Is he in the water or is he in?
Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, he was hanging on to the bottom, and then it landed in the water. And he was
Yeah.
whoa! And he climbed up the side a little bit. But yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll knock him into the water.
Okay, go ahead, and I assume this is a combat pilot roll?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, should this get the +2 for combat pilot and the 1 for pilot? Or is
Yes.
It, no, it's
Yes.
okay. All right, then that will be a 9.
You grab the guy, you toss him in the water. In the cabin, you guys hear a splash.
Did you hear was there also a yell or a scream?
Absolutely.
Good.
Pepe says, "What was that?"
I don't know. I thought it was just us here. I thought we were just parlaying. Are you breaking the pirate code? Let's go out and see. And
All right. You start
goes
to hear
out
some
to open the door.
clanking of chains and some moaning.
We're going to turn this up a notch, I guess. Pepe is going to pull out a blaster pistol. He points it at you, and then he turns and points it at the door. And he says, "What's going on?"
And Vex will look somewhat realistically confused because she heard someone fall into the water, which was not what she was expecting, and then also the chains, which is what she was expecting. So she's like, I don't know. I think we should go check it out. And she brandishes her sword and is like, I'll go first. And she's like, well, who goes there? Avasti, whatever.
Pirate, arr.
Yeah.
Is it day or night?
Oh, it is day.
Okay.
You open the door, and what does she see when she opens the door, August?
Yeah, I'm there, kind of backlit by the sun, and I'm clanking the chains, and I've got all the ghost makeup on, trying to look ominous.
You see Pepe literally grab you by the shoulders and look over your shoulder. You feel that behind you. August Marsh, I need you to make a roll of some sort to affect Pepe's disposition. What roll are you making? What effect are we going for?
Yeah, I'll go for deceive, but first he has to say some words. This is, and then we'll see if it works or not. Vextramaker. As you know, pirates are unjustly slain, sometimes return to get vengeance, and I am here to take my vengeance on you and anyone else on this ship. And then I will sail it into the underworld. Ooh. Clanks, chains. Time for a sneak roll.
Did you want to call me Vex or Don?
We're gonna see if he succeeds or fails, and that's gonna be one of the effects.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 13.
13.
Wow.
He did not call you Vextramaker. He did call you Don Karnage.
Don Conant.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna tick the Pepe clock, and Pepe's gonna say, "The damn fool did come back as a ghost."
Always
He sure
threatened it.
did.
He points the gun at you, Vex. He says, "I don't need a haunted ship. It's your ship." And he tries to back his way out of the room and to the gangway. Are you stopping him, August Marsh?
Preventing him from leaving?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think he's fine to see how this goes.
All right. Sim, even if you guys took the scenic route, you guys should be at the restaurant by now.
Right. So.
It is time to water the Kraken again.
Okay. Yes, Sim goes to water the Kraken. I guess this is a normal agile roll, perhaps. I think that's all it can be. Or perhaps maybe Sim has gotten tired of like trying to just occasionally water this and has built like a device that will just like recycle water from underneath and like put it back on top like a paddle wheel of some kind.
I like that. You've had 10 minutes, so you might have
right. Yeah. Right. So just building something like that.
Let's see if that's worked.
Yes. Would that be make then?
Yes.
That is a 7.
So we're gonna get one tick on the Kraken clock. And a board on the crate actually breaks, but you just see kind of a bend of tentacles sticking out. You know,
okay.
he may have gotten a little uncomfortable, and he's not intent on getting out just yet.
Yeah, that's normal. That's good. You're enjoying yourself in there, right, buddy? It's all gonna be good. Just ready those ink glands. It'll be great.
Vex, August, March. What are you guys doing?
If Pepe is retreating, if he's retreating, then I'm gonna try and keep this up until he's definitely gone, and just like being like, get out, damn spirit, get off my ship, this isn't yours anymore, and just like really trying to like make it like she's talking to a ghost.
You hear this shouting on the deck. Get off my boat, damn spirit.
Yeah, Sim's gonna probably like, all right, hang in there, Kraken, buddy. I'll be right back. I just gotta check on what is going on, and he'll go upstairs.
Okay. And you go upstairs to see. What do you look like again, Vex?
I very handsome, beautiful man.
You see a very handsome,
long hair. I'm assuming a cool pirate coat and a hat.
Yep.
Brandishing a sword at a ghost.
At the zombified visage of August March.
Yeah, and August March is like, You know, Don Karnage, your blade will not work on me, and if you persist, I will summon the most terrifying creatures of the deep against you.
And it's very clear that they are talking way too loud for that other ship over there to hear.
Right.
Like
too loud for them to hear.
They are playing to an audience.
Oh, okay, got it. Right. Knowing what Sim knows about August Marsh in particular, this might not be as weird as it
seems. You see another person, like a robot, run across a gangway onto the other ship, kick that gangway into the water, and his ship, which looks like a boat from the top, it lifts off the water as the hover bladder inflates, and it glides along the water, up a ramp and down a street into the city.
That was a cool ship. What I miss? We still got a Kraken to deliver. It's been a while. Like, we should probably get the Kraken where it's going because it's starting to poke out through the holes in the crate. I'm just saying.
I'm Don Karnage and I own the ship, and you get back into the hold and water the Kraken.
All right. It like takes a long look.
I'm dead.
Pilot the ship.
Sim just shakes his head. It's like, all right, you do your thing. Oh, but hurry it up.
You guys get the ship in the air. Let's go ahead and make one more watering the Kraken roll.
All right. Would this be make or agile?
You're gonna tell me.
I mean, I would probably be knowing that the Kraken's supposed to be watered. I would be like repositioning the water wheel to like pour water into the new hole in the top of the water the heck out of that tentacle that's up there. So
got it.
Maybe that's make still. That's 7, 8.
And you hear chittering from the Kraken as it's not happy with the situation.
Okay. Yeah, guys, you should really move fast.
The ship gets aloft and sails across the bay. You guys land behind the restaurant. When you guys see the Kraken crate, it is almost in splinters. The Kraken, there's a tentacle flopping out. And it's not angry. It's just curious of its surrounding. It's just kind of looking around. It's playing in the water in the hold. Liana comes over and she sees the crate and she gets wide-eyed as she pulls out a bottle like Sim carries. She uncorks it and she pours it over the Kraken. And the Kraken settles down.
Ah, there you go.
As her chefs pick up the crate and move it into the restaurant by hand because she doesn't like magic. Thank you so much. It seemed to have taken a while. Are you guys okay?
Yeah. So, but Vex is still in her disguise, but she pulled out the little container of ice cream and is eating it and is like, no, everything went fine. It was great.
She says,
right?
Don Karnage?
Oh, and she like pulls off her wig and stuff. She's like, no, that's me. Don't worry about that. This ice cream is so good. This thing is really awesome. Thank you.
She looks from you to Argus Marsh, who's dressed up as a zombie of Argus Marsh. To Sim, who's who's soaked.
Mm-hmm. And smells a lot like an octopus or something.
And she's confused, but she says, I'm very grateful. Thank you for your assistance.
August had a silver piece for every time people were confused but grateful.
Confused but grateful.
One.
That is the theme of this. Yeah.
Vex, what are you doing for your downtime?
I think I'm gonna try and get rid of the last bit of this trauma. So we'll see. Oh, that is a 12.
All right. 3 ticks on the trauma clock.
Nice. No trauma.
Sim, what are you doing during your downtime?
I'm gonna train in sneak again.
All right.
And that's 10. So that should be the last tick of the sneak clock.
Ticked. Mark
All right.
1 plus 1 sneak. And August Marsh, what are we doing?
I'll try to finish off this last trauma clock. Only have one more tick to do.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Hey, there we go. Guaranteed to succeed. Sim, you get a call into the kitchen.
Okay.
And you go in. The chefs are wearing thick, padded arm gauntlets and helmets as one of them walks over to the Kraken and presses just next to his eyeball a gland, and ink just pours out into an awaiting vessel. And it's like somebody turned on a faucet, and it pours and pours and pours until it stops. They have to fill 3 of these pots this way.
Okay. Gross, but cool.
In and amongst everybody, one of the cooks steps away and pulls up her face mask, and you see it's Liana. And she says, when it goes well, that's how it's done.
You really should have asked you for some of your helmets and gauntlets. I didn't even think of that. That would have been a good idea.
She shows you the gear, and she says, it doesn't always go well. At dinner, Vex, you are given a small, delicate metal bowl, a dainty spoon to go with it. Liana says, here you are.
She takes it. She's like, it's very cute.
She says,
Thanks.
if you take the spoon and you tap the side, and most importantly, you channel your energy, ice cream will keep appearing until you take the spoon more than an arm's reach from the bowl. So make sure you don't fall asleep, because you could end up buried in ice cream.
I mean, if I was gonna die, that's the way I would want to do it, but I appreciate the warning. And like,
She says,
she probably is already like
She
tapping
said-
it before she even
said,
finished talking.
don't do it here.
Oh. So she's like,
No,
okay.
if you want to die, don't do it here.
Got it. Not a problem. And Vex is already like tapping and getting ice cream and like shoveling it into her mouth as fast as she can.
And just for fun, go ahead and make an arcane roll.
That's an 8.
You get a little bit of ice cream.
Yes.
And the bowl never quite fills up, but there's always a little more to scoop out. You can always find it in the corner.
That's gonna keep Vex busy for a while.
August March. You are presented with with 3 cocktails. One has a feather, like the feather in your hat. One, the rum on top has a dancing flame. One has an ice cube stick sticking out of it.
All right.
And Liana looks at you and says, these are 3 cocktails that remind me of August Marsh. Which would you choose?
He pulls out like a giant goblet and pours all 3 into it, and then drinks it. Oh, this is definitely me.
So it will be. we're going to go to our next downtime move. August Marsh, what are you doing?
I guess I'll just try to get rid of this stress. Or wait, let me see here. Yeah. That's just another 2 dice roll?
Yes.
10, but I only have 1 stress.
Yes, so taken care of.
All right.
Vex, what are you doing?
I think the smart thing to do would be get rid of my stress, but I'm not going to do that.
Let's not be
I'm
smart.
going to see. I have a grit clock going. I have 2 out of 4. So that is a 7.
7. That is 2 ticks.
Nice. I get a grit.
Okay. So now you have an extra stress tick.
Yes.
And Sim, what are you doing?
Can Sim try to craft some kind of like, I don't know, like cookware into some kind of knife or something in the event that he would need it? Like, I mean, there are cookware knives, I suppose. So
I'm not clear. Are you like trying to get a special chefing knife?
yeah, just something that can improve his culinary skills. He wants to make like a Kraken based dish similar to what Liana is able to make, but of his own devising, modifying it with his chemicals and brewing talents. Got it. But he feels like if he can use this particular new type of knife he's devising, maybe that can help him with that.
So let's go ahead and make it a 4-tick clock, and you can go ahead and roll on that.
All right. That's 7.
All right. 2 ticks.
Okay.
All right. 2 more little vignettes. Vex, you receive a guest. It is Tess from the community garden.
So she'll at her room.
Yeah.
Okay. So she opens the door and she's like, Tess, how's it going? I probably look a lot better than the last time you saw me. Would you like some ice cream? And she's like scraping a little bit of ice cream out of the bottom of her bowl.
You've gotten it to work better by now.
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Tess doesn't look excited or thrilled to be there. But she gives you a big hug and she says, thank you so much. She asks you to close the door. And even with the door closed, she whispers in the room, I didn't want to come here, but Kane wants to talk to you. And okay. I guess he didn't feel safe coming to talk to you on his own.
Like, is he in trouble or is he mad at me?
I don't know.
Okay. Where should I meet him?
I don't know. He said you would know.
Okay. And yeah, thanks, Tess. I'm all right. I'll get it figured out.
She gives you a big hug and she says, you look happy. And that makes me happy. But stay out of trouble, okay?
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
She leaves. There is a kind of back of the house dinner. You guys get invited to. It's the new waiters. It's the new kind of assistant cooks. And it's kind of a real jubilant little situation because the restaurant's going to open tomorrow. The dinner for the financiers was fantastic. They loved the Kraken jambalaya. One of the things they're showing off is the new menu. You're kind of one of the last people to get the menu, August Marsh. At the top of the cocktails is a cocktail called the August Marsh. And the description is everything the sea didn't want, but you'll love it.
That's why I fly in the air.
And that is where we're going to finish today, folks.
Awesome.
Nicely done.
Thank you for joining us on the Hala XP Actual Play Podcast. For more information on Shibuyan Knights, go to ashyfeet.com. There you'll find more episodes for this podcast. If you like the show, please rate us and review on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Until next time, wish you the very best and have some fun in your life.